were all doing that thing of measuring who would go with who in our own insecure actor minds before going into a room to read for 20 suits in a very tight office. And we had this sort of mixing and matching thing, particularly with Brittany was the only choice, by the way. I don't think they had another actress. I think it was very difficult to put somebody up against her. But it was Gail and another actor, and another actress, you probably know who some of these people are, and myself. And Gail went in with this other actor, and I went in with this other actress. And it seemed like it was either, they were thinking either it was going to be that pair or our pair. And they went in first, and they came out, and then we went in, and it went really well. And I'm trying to sort of...
Tell a story. What did Gail do?
Gail, in true fashion...
By the way, we love Gail. We're talking...
We love Gail, and I love her very much.
She was
Gail, feeling that I probably wasn't the first choice, saddled herself up with this other actor, and really worked with him to make sure that they had all the moments that went in. So she came out, and I think it didn't go well with her and her partner, and immediately glommed onto me. And said, okay, I want this job, so you'll do. To which I was like, you weren't really giving me much to begin with, and I kind of like my partner now. Anyhow, Melora Hardin, I'll say her name, she was the other actress who I read with, was lovely and great, and we had a great time. And then they mixed and matched, and Gail and I went in, and then they went in. So I was surprised when I got the call shortly after that I got the part, and I was told I was doing it with Gail, which was kind of a head scratcher for me. Yeah, that's basically how it goes. And what's that? Oh, she's fantastic. No, honestly, to her credit, she totally owns up to that moment, and I think she had said, which no one ever said, that it was because of me that she got the role, which I was so blinded by it, like, because that wasn't her attitude at all. She only said that to me, but now it's out there.
I remember something about you and Gail, and when we were on set, that we had, at the dinner table, we had a joke that, I don't remember who was in which posse, but we had two different posses, and Gail was at the head of one, which I was in, and me and Ethan and Gail were in a posse, and our slogan was that we were good-looking and talented.
In true Gail O'Grady fashion.
You guys were peace and
We
love.
were peace and love, that's right, we were peace and love.
And we would be like...
Me, Britt, and Will.
Yeah, and we would like, we eventually won. Our posse won. We made t-shirts.
Depends on who you ask.
Well, one day we made t-shirts. We got like t-shirts made with like Gail's outline of her hair. And it said like good looking and talented on them. And we gave them to the whole crew and had them all wear them. And then Tom came in and we were like, welcome.
But we all had a true connection. We really cared about them.
Oh,
We weren't as shallow as you're in the
talented.